Libra.
Hello Libra, this is your August forecast for 2015. So here in July, a lot of your energy seemed to have been focused on getting ahead, all right, especially as far as career. And that is because you had all that energy now in your 10th house. Some of it was looking maybe for a new job, or really working hard on a few projects, or it's also for others, again, just especially things that you were focused on, because the 10th house is not always just career. It's those goals that we set out to do. And so that's where the focus is. But now you're going to see how August is going to turn that much more social for you, as the Sun, Mercury, the new moon, and Jupiter here, Venus too, is in your 11th house for friends, hopes, dreams, wishes, and so forth. And so I'm seeing how it's all just going to come together here. So set off time on your calendar to have those potluck weekends and so forth. Oh, somebody's driving by. That being said, Venus is retrograde here this month, and all month, in fact. It's going to give you ample time to kind of work through specific issues, relationship issues, as well as Venus rules love, but also the values, not just money or love, but values that you hold close to heart. You're going to be looking at that in the area of friendships. Who is there for you as you give out to them? So that's going to be one of the things that you're going to balance here as a Libra. I feel that also there's a sense of dignity and self-worth becoming the main focus here as Venus is retrograding. And pride too, you know, being in the sign of Leo, it rules the heart, it rules pride. So you're going to be looking over those things. Now, it could be new people are coming into your life one way or the other, and in that case, I feel they can become very beneficial to you here. And I'm liking that because Jupiter is in this area of your chart once every 12 years, and it's just about now here to conclude its journey, as it's going to be shifting signs out of your 11th house into your 12th house here in not too long, but it's going to be here for at least here throughout that of August. So you're kind of wrapping up what you've been expanding this last year, since summer of 2014. Now, the new moon here in this area, I would like to say it's time for you to focus on those intentions that are important as far as your hopes and dreams. Also, for whatever groups or affiliations that you might connect with here this month, you would want to see that you want to bring more of that into your life as the year proceeds, until the new moon comes back into this area next year around the same time. But also remember to write your abundance check to yourself. That will be here on August 14th. So we have Mars here still in your 10th house of career, so it's still trying to carve out a path, finding your way. It's like the salmon in its river finding its way back home. So you have here this month to do so. Not even the full month. You have until August the 8th. Then it'll be 2 full years before Mars will come back and try to support you in your career. So it's time to give it that last big push. July was good for you. Here, August is giving you that last little kick in the butt, and hopefully it will be good for you here, Libra. Uranus is in the 8th house, and Uranus, Neptune, Pluto, all the 3 outer planets here, they are retrograde. Even Saturn, which has been for a few months. Saturn will be retrograde until that of August the 2nd. So slowly but surely, he'll start picking up speed little by little, and then finally when Saturn moves out of this area of your 2nd house, money and income, and where it's held its hold on you, will then start releasing. So we're kind of like finalizing, wrapping up that area for you. But like I said, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto, all 3 of those outer planets, which really works on those higher levels of consciousness, they're backtracking right now, retrograding. So you won't find a lot of that pushing forward right now. but all the personal planets now will be moving forward, with the exception there of Venus. So you should see that you're picking up things more on the day-to-day basis. We have Mercury and Uranus here on August the 2nd with some good news for you. Mercury's communication, Uranus is that higher sense of communication. You might feel here that between the area of your partner and that of your hopes and dreams, something here is going to click on the 2nd. So that's really beautiful. Now on the 3rd though, we got Jupiter, which is in that 11th house for you. It is squaring off on Saturn in your 2nd house. So again, we're looking at your financial situation, which has been a little slow, okay, on your personal end. But it's Saturn has just turned direct again the day before. That doesn't mean everything's going to happen on the 2nd day, because when a planet moves backwards and it's going to turn direction, right in that turn period, it's like it's going to sit still for a week or two, but at least it's not retrograde, right? And so there's going to be a question here coming to you from the area of your friends, or it could also be a group that will approach you of something. So you're going to give it a little thought. Not too long though, because on the 4th, I'm feeling that something is going to resonate, something is going to sound good, and it's coming together for you there on the 4th. So talk about timing from this switch to that, whatever that situation may be for you, but it is something relating to money matters, your hopes, your dreams, something you've worked for that might now start clicking, coming in, but there's still a little slow challenge there on the 5th and 6th. So we're going to have to get ourselves into the 7th there, Libra, but then you should start seeing that the next communication, just like what you had on the 2nd, should sound good. There should be some positive news, insight, whatever the deal is, that will work for you. So the 2nd half of the month is relatively quiet, meaning we don't have the long list of transits like some months do have. And plus those outer planets are retrograde. So what does this mean? It means that this month of August, when things are relatively quiet, is giving you the ability to think backwards to the past. What opportunities might have come that you passed by too quickly? Is it an idea to research, go back and see if some of it has still some vital points that you can pick up and integrate right now? We have to see retrogrades as blessings, not something that just slows us down, because when life slows us down like this, it's giving us the extra ability to rethink, download, look at, because sometimes when things are moving so swift, we don't even see what we're passing, right? So this is a blessing to actually listen to your inner self and do the research that is needed. Now we got the full moon here, and that will be on August 29th. So that's going to be illuminating the whole area of your coworkers, how you work with them, and also it's your health. You might be thinking about changing up a diet perhaps, or switching something up there, maybe going to the gym. Whatever it is for you, I feel it has a very maybe creative or also a spiritual effect to it, because this full moon here will be 6 degrees in Pisces, which is very spiritual. So this day might be a wonderful day to go and sit outside that full moon and meditate. Now that could be very healing, very replenishing for your spirit as well. We have Jupiter, which now here, Libra, has been in your 11th house. It's been expanding your hopes and dreams, your visions, and now it's going to move into the sign of Virgo, which is your 12th house. And it's going to remain there till late summer of 2016. And what will it do for you here after the 11th? Well, you're going to feel a shift. This shift is when it goes into the 12th house. It's the ancient ruler of that 12th house. The 12th house is the house of Pisces. And so that's a very spiritual placement for it. And for you, I feel you're going to be yearning more so to take time off to meditate, to reflect, to grow consciousness, your spirit, connecting to cosmos, your purpose in life. It's like for now, the last 11 years, you've been running really hard at expanding one area after the other in your life, trying to embrace all the new input, information that you have grown, and also giving out so much energy that now it's time for recuperation. It's time to really go in and find that inner zen. And you can find this, and you're going to actually come to love it, because it's going to give you a nice, well-deserved break, all right? Pay attention to your dreams and how maybe they will start awakening. In that, I mean your nocturnal dreams. Music might become very healing to you at this time, because you're going to grow that much more sensitive. Your emotions might deepen, open, widen. You could watch a movie and fall into tears. Don't let that alarm you. It's just, 12th house is the water house, so you're going to see how that may be affecting you emotionally. All right. Now, being in the sign of Virgo, which is really nice and works well with you, in fact, Virgo is very detail oriented, okay, the perfectionist, if we can say that, and someone who really thinks, maybe at times overthinks, right? When Jupiter goes here, and Virgo is very health oriented, you might just come or become to be more, should I say, attuned to your physical body as well as your spiritual body, and working on finding the balance where your chi flows, so that you can become that much more prepared and ready and recharged. Because next summer, when Jupiter moves out of your 12th into your first house, you need to be recharged. You're going to have a new 12-year cycle where you're going to kick into action. So this is what we have for you. Remember the new moon on August 14th. Beautiful new moon. Write that abundance check. And if you haven't listened to the tarot forecast for August, go listen to that now, because that will give you a whole different set of information of what you can come to experience here this month. The astrology gives some insights. The tarot gives totally different insights. Love, love, love the tarot too. So listen here, Libra, I will see you next month. Go also and figure out your moon and rising sign and listen to those too. And I'll see you in September. Bye now.